Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, the word for today to finish up the week um, is another one of my favorites. Starlin Jones, this word's for you, buddy, because you always show this. Every time I talk to Starlin, he's got joy in his heart. I mean, this guy is always excited, fired up, and ready to take on the world. And Arlene actually brought this up the other day, the word joy. And I think of so many people around here. What about Cheryl? Cheryl Elliott. My goodness, she's always so joy filled. Love her spirit. Um, if you look at the word in the definition, it says intense and especially ecstatic. To have joy in your heart, one must know how to appreciate the small things in life. Like I can just picture Starling going out in the morning and just looking up, smiling, listening to the birds chirp. Cheryl doing the same thing as she's out on her Ranger, and just appreciating the small things in life, you know. And Alan Schultz in the front on the front porch this morning, appreciating the small beauty of Southern Tennessee, right? And I got to thinking, and this is what I wrote down. What does it look like if somebody kind of moves through their days, their weeks, their months, and they just have that joyful attitude, right? They're just a joy filled person. I actually, Andrea actually read this, and we were talking about it one day, and she said she was reading a book one time that said the first thing to do in the morning, get up, don't drink a cup of coffee, get up, brush your teeth, and then go outside. Like, go outside for 5 minutes and just take in like the energy of life. Take in the energy of the sun. Now, right now, some of you would step out and you'd take in the energy of the cool air, right? But the book was actually talking about what it does for your day to step out for 5 or 10 minutes the first thing in the morning, before the coffee, before the stimulants, before all this stuff we put in us, and just appreciate what the world, what the sky brings into our heart. And they were talking about how that changes your mindset for the day, how it changes your spirit, how joy filled you are if you would do that. So it's something I'm going to practice. We'll see how it goes. So here's what some characteristics of people that's joy filled. That first of all, they feel gratitude, like they feel appreciation of people. They appreciate the good things. They express gratitude. These people walk around and they're telling people, great job. Thanks for opening the door for me. Hope you have a good day. You look really pretty today. Things like that. They're constantly going around and they're expressing um, compliments, gratitude, appreciation. People that are joy filled live a longer life. Stats show they live a longer life. They live in the moment. So when they're at the table having a conversation with somebody, they put their phone down and live like be where your feet are planted. Be in the moment. They use positive language rather than negative language. How many of you know people that just struggle to be positive? They're like, it's a pretty day, but I bet it's going to change. you know, they're that type person, right? So use positive rather than negative language. They smile often. That's why I do the two-hand wave. Like it's okay to smile, like practice it, right? It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. And they've got a good sense of humor. Humor, laughter causes people to live a longer life. But here's one thing that I found. They are a little more spontaneous. Joy filled people are a little more spontaneous. Like, grab the bag, we're going up into the mountains. Grab a snack, we're going to do a picnic, you know? And just that spontaneous makes life a little more interesting. So, Andrea, that was my thought this morning for joy.
Well, I loved it. Very, very joy-filled lesson this morning, Coach. And you're right. What I was listening to, it was talking about you get out the first 10 minutes of your day. So like the author talked about going out there in your jammies, like you don't even take the time to go get dressed first. Maybe if it's cold there, throw a coat over it. But get in the sun, even if it's overcast, 10 minutes on your face, then go start your day, and what that will change in all kinds of good things. But I think that would be a great habit. We'll see. So the quote that I found was, joy is the best makeup. And that's Anne Lamott. And I think that there's so many times that we'll see people and they've got that smile on their face, and you can just tell that they are joy filled. And when you're around them, you feel more joy filled. And it just shows in everything that they're doing. And I think, isn't that who we want to be? Like, I want to be a light in this world. I want to be a joy filled person that, when people get around me, they feel better because they spent some time with me. Like, I think that's the goal. So what I looked into was, how do we find more joy in our life? In just the everyday, every day isn't Christmas. Every day isn't, the vacation day. Every day isn't perfection. Like, some of us are out here working and trying to provide for a family and all that kind of stuff. So how do we find joy in that? So first of all, do something hard and do it well. So if your job is, whatever your work is, do your best at it, right? Give it everything you've got. Do something a little bit more difficult than you thought that you could do, because that is going to bring you joy. Like, undertaking something that challenges you and then mastering it brings us so much confidence and joy. Next is to play. Whatever play looks like for you. I'm a board game geek. Like, if you bring over a board game, I want to play it. I like cards. I like playing fetch with the dog. I like riding my bike. I will skip down the street with you if you'll do it with me. I don't really like to do it by myself, but we have skipped in a lot of parking lots with the kids, even at 18 and 15. Like, all of that is just playful fun. Find a way to bring that into your life to play. And I think sometimes, as perhaps we get older, we don't take time for play because it could be a waste of time, or we can feel silly, or we think, well, the real adults. Well, you know what? I think the real adults are the ones having the best time. So let's be that kind of adult that we still play. Go golfing, do what brings you joy. Next is to spend time with your friends. We all have people in our life that we love, that we say, I'm going to see them next week. I'll plan something with them in January when it's not quite as busy. I'll go visit when. And you know what? The people in our life, the people that enrich our life, that's what brings us true joy. So make sure that we're carving out time for the people that are most important to us. Because as Coach reminded us the other day, we all have an expiration date. So we could miss out on some of those opportunities and not even know it. Next is to school your thoughts. So talk nice to you. We've talked about this before, but some of us have a bully that lives in that mirror, and we need to flicker on the forehead and say, go sit down and be nice. So talk nice to yourself. Next is to take a break. And again, we're busy, especially I think our culture, we really can put that busy on a pedestal, and we can compete with everybody about how busy we are. Oh, I'm so busy. No, you're so busy. I'm so busy. Well, you know what? Take a break if you want to find some joy. Go take a nap. Oh, a good 18 to 24-minute nap is like such a joy. In my day, I like a good cat nap. It's fantastic. Go read a book, get a massage, watch a feel-good Hallmark movie. I know there's probably some good ones out right now. Take the time to just go sit and enjoy that time. Next is to focus on some gratitude. We love our gratitude. And when we take a moment to think about, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful I woke up this morning. I'm so grateful that I woke up next to the person I love this morning. I'm so grateful that I had a good breakfast this morning. I'm so grateful. Like there's so many things that are small and we could take for granted. But every time we focus on even those little bitty things that we're grateful for, it brings us so much more joy. And then forgive hurts. We've talked about this, I know, but unfortunately, none of us are perfect. Darn it. And so we've hurt other people. And unfortunately, other people have hurt us. But if we want to be more joy-filled, we can slow down a little bit and maybe take responsibility for what we need to take responsibility for, maybe make some apologies, but take the time to just let go of those hurts. And I know it's hard and sometimes we might have to revisit it over and over, but do your best to release some of those hurts because that's going to bring us more joy. And then I'm going to close with this and say, stay present. We are all busy. We just talked about that. And sometimes it can be hard to be present in that moment. And whether I'm washing dishes or sitting on the couch with the kids, both are activities that deserve my presence. And if I can be present in those moments, I can be more joy-filled the rest of the time. So that's what I had this morning. Hopefully you guys are a little bit more joyful today because of it. Thank you for this word, Arlene. This word came to us with the request of Arlene Hutchinson. So thank you.
Thanks so much, Andrea. Great lesson. Awesome. Way to end the week with this. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back on Monday. Appreciate
Love you guys.